Hello students, now we are going to start a new lecture on array. In previous lecture, I have told you about what is an array and how we initialize and declare an array, and a simple program was sent, and I am sure that you all have copied that program in your class register. All the lecture notes, whatever the lecture notes are there, you all have to copy down in your class register very neatly and clearly. Okay, now we are going to start our lecture. First, how we are going to input array by using our input stream reader. First is how we are going to input integer type. In this, the data values are to be entered at the first time execution one by one from the your keyboard. Now see, it is a syntax intm array sign new int, and this is the size of your arrow. Or as you all write import java.io, this is your, and you have written here whole syntax put stream reader. So we have taken here size on of array. Yeah, I will start from 0 and it will be less than 10, not equal to 10. It will be less than 10. If you are going to start your loop from 0 index, then it will be your less than 10. If you are going to start it from 1, then it will be equal to 10. But in array you have to start your loop from 0 because index begins from 0. Now simple enter the marks here. Whatever the marks you are going to get, you will enter here in the one. I means 0 position of your array. Whatever the number you are going to input, you will input till 9, and after that we are going to do the sum of your teacher, sum plus m of I array. Here is your printing statement of the sum. This program you have done in previous slide also. Now about the character, how you are going to input character. You will use char. Char is of your 10 size. It is also 10 size we have taken. IJ, two inputs are here. See, one is for your printing, one is for your input statement. This array is for your input and this array is for your printing statement. See, enter all the characters at a time. This statement is very important before input your, when you are inputting whether it is integer or character. Till 6 character you have put here. Whatever the size is given doesn't matter. It matters about what here it is given. It is less than 6, it means you are going to input only 6 characters. Okay, you are going to input only here 6. Here it is also 6, it is misprint here. Okay, you have to input till 6 characters. Suppose here it is 5, you are going to get it is here. If here it is 5 by mistakes, then you are going to get in the printing statement only 5 characters, not 6 characters. Okay, you have here input 6 characters, but in the print statement you are going to get only 5 characters. You all go through the program and make it sure that you run in the program in your system also, then it will be more clear for you all. Now for the string, see here we have taken size 5. Here we have used in syntax of to input a string, and see here we have printed the whatever the string we have taken. This is for the input statement. We are taking string and this is your print statement. It will print 5 string only. Okay. Now we are taking array as by using scanner class. Scanner class you all find it very easy. So scanner class is a component of Java util package, means it is a utility package. Hence import package before your class declaration as shown here. Import java.util, then create an object scanner in is equal to new scanner system in, and then create a single dimension array with the size of 5. See here it is the size of 5. Now we will input one elements one by the following loop because it is size 5, then less than 5. Here for the int it is I dot next int, and for other data we are, for float we use this, for double we use like this. And but pay attention about the character. In character we use in dot next dot char at 0, means whatever the character you are going to get as 0 position, that is your character. In string type, when we use a single word, suppose we are using Ram, then it is a single word. It will be in next time next. And in the string type, for a sentence, suppose we are going to use Ram is a good boy, then in dot next line you are going to use. If you are going to use more than one word, then you have to use syntax next line. And if you are going to use a single word, then it is your next. If you are going to use only one character, want only one character, then it is in next char at 0 position. Now we are going to take a simple program in single dimension array. It is a program to accept 20 different numbers in a single dimension array. Display the sum of all the numbers which are divisible by either 3 or 4. We are making this program by the scanner. See, by the single line comment we have shown what we are going to do in the program. This is utility package, so we have used java.util. This is your class you have taken. This public static void main. Here you have created an object of scanner. Now we have taken variable I for the loop, s for the sum. Here we have taken the size of an array 20. See, it is written here 20. That's why we have taken here size of 20, I 0 till 20. Now we have entered each and number in the every cell. It is very important. You get marks for this also when you do the input an array. Okay. Now we are going to do our function. This is another loop. Now the question was that our program was that we have to display the sum only of which is divisible by 3 or 5. So we have taken if I module 3 is equal to 0, and if I module remainder sign 5 is equal to 0, means if your remainder is 0, then you have to do the sum, otherwise not. So here is the sum syntax. Now this is your printing statement and it will be print the whole sum. See here the output is giving, or it will come in your terminal window. So make it run in your system, make sure that. Now this is your program next. In this program we have taken 10 different numbers and we have to find out which is the greatest number and which is the smallest number. Now see, the greatest number in this is 92 and the smallest number in this is 12. See, we have taken here one variable of min and one is of max. See, this is your input. This is very important. First do this. In each and every array program, you have to write down your this input statement. Here we have taken max at m array position 0 and min also in 0 position. Now here's the loop, and now we will compare with the position of array with max, and then we will get here we will also then like that we are going to get our maximum number of in the array and the minimum number of the array. Copy down it in your class register very clearly whatever the array notes and the program has been given in your PPT.